Now we're recording. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today is October 16th, Monday, October 16th, and this is your Monday market call. The stats that we have seen all since last week that we've been recording for over a year at this point. So we've had some year-over-year data. Really excited to share with you what we saw this past week. So as you can see, we'll just go in order. Active listings, we're up to 2006 active listings, which I find it super interesting that every week for the most part we have been seeing an increase in active listings on the overall number, but you would think that was a good thing. But overall, year over year, we have seen a 9% decrease of where we were at last year. So you might be having a conversation with your clients. Yeah, we're seeing a lot more active listings. The inventory is increasing, but still an overall decrease from where we were last year by 9%. Listings in the past 7 days, 239. Once again, seems to be pretty good, a healthy number until you compare it to where it was last year, minus 3%. Pendings in the last 7 days, 250. Now, this is one of the beefier statistics here, down 15% from where we were last year. Who knows? I'd be curious to see what you guys are saying or seeing from where you were last year. Maybe because last year everyone wanted to make a quick grab before the holidays, before the end of October, before we had too many cold days going on, before the holidays got into full swings. I know I personally saw that a bunch of clients wanted to, close before the holidays got into full swing, but down 15% from last year. Sold in the last 7 days. Once again, another beefier statistic, only 140, that we are down 17%. And that's where we're getting this little net positive 2006, where we've seen 239 active listings, but only 140 closed. So that number will probably still be increasing for the active listings, but down 17% from where we were last year. These things are just not moving like they were a year ago. Average days on market, 36 days, which has been pretty consistent as we can see. Looks like we did hit into the high 40s. Well, is that May? But, they've been staying in that mid 30-ish range on average. Average price for this past week, 335,000. That is more or less, once again, you can see that we're in that low threes. We did have some weeks that are in the high twos, but the 330s is about what we've been seeing consistently. Number of price reductions. This is crazy that we have just seen in the past several months there maybe be in the high ones, low twos to over 600. Now, this could be a combination of a couple things. One is, nationally speaking, historically, around this time of year, we do start seeing price reductions of about 7%, if I'm quoting the NAR statistic correctly, going into the winter and the holiday months. So that's normal. But then also compared to these crazy high interest rates that we've been seeing comparably over the past couple of years, I know that I've been having buyers and sellers that are like, hey, I want a price reduction. I'm not doing the full sale price on this, or the full list price of this. And even my sellers are going like, hey, we got to get this sold. And I've been getting alerts, just price reduction, which arguably might be healthy for the market. Sale price to list price ratio, 98.83. And this kind of goes back to the number of price reductions. The fact that we're in the 98s doesn't seem to be too high, but yeah, we've been seeing just little decreases here. Number of expireds, 152. Also, I think it's pretty crazy because if you look at just a few months ago where we were at into August, only about into the 60s, 80s, but now we're almost double that number. That's crazy to me. That it could be multiple reasons that, these sellers are still wanting to have COVID prices, maybe, maybe just a little bit of frustrations, as it starts to get colder out. I've been having some conversations with sellers that, hey, maybe we take it off the market for a few months, maybe wait until spring. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this number does, as the months get colder, because once again, you can see as we started to hit that September, we are starting to see that increase. Number of agents in the MLS, 8,861. That I'm curious to see when we're going to hit the 9,000. But of course, once again, this is also, I believe, like home inspectors and things of that nature. It's anybody that's in the MLS. Jennifer has said in the past. And interest rates, finally, 7.875, a little bit of a decrease over the past 2 weeks, down from the 8%. But who knows what the Fed's going to do? As you can see, that sometimes they'll dip and then increase right after a dip or small dip. So, but I know that I've been getting some people pre-approved still with who are very high quality buyers, somewhere in like the higher sixes. For that matter, though, some of these people that are in the investment property, Todd, I was having a conversation with, we just got somebody pre-approved for an investment property. It was like in the 8.5, 8.25 range. So it really depends on who your buyer is and how qualified they are. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys have been seeing this is the average for your buyers, or you've been seeing higher or lower. But yeah, this has been your Monday market call. See you guys next week.